One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To throw, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Rolling right and going deep. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to pass, it's Odo. Now improvising. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a fourth down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice move there. There he goes. And they'll knock him down. Kennesaw State right back to work. Dropping back, it's Odo. Pulls it in, it's Harper.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Demps. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Panthers are on the move. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Diggs. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kennesaw State right back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds a man in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They get to the line quickly.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and you wonder if that was the right read by the quarterback on that RPO. Maybe he should have just handed that off, because there was nobody open downfield to throw to.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, quarterback had nowhere to go with it deep down the field, so he found his back, just hoping he could maybe make something happen with it, but the defense rallied, made a nice tackle, setting up 4th down.
He got it. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 4 over Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Daniels. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, FIU. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Panthers! The defense putting points on the board. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Power football with the run.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'll operate out of split backs. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Snowed under by the defense. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dawson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. To the air, it's Daniels. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join. And our halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter.
Kennesaw State, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Back to throw, it's Odom. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Harper. Good, solid tackle. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Now on the option. The give on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Using his legs, it's Dempsey.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gives it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to him on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. Running to Green. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for a man. It's Odom. With the catch, it's Rogers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Let's go! On the run, it's Darasaw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give
a shot toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. The give as they work on that clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. And they'll take a knee. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That last score sort of felt like the finishing touches on a great meal, didn't it, as they get ready to line up for the kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative